Their scores from nationals in, and their scores have held up thus far and will hold up through the trial, so they will be going to the games. That leaves us with 5 positions, which J.C. Phelps is in a good position to capture.
You know, it's really interesting. Coach Mary Lee Tracy wanted to change the training schedule of her 2 athletes, J.C. and Amanda Borden, to accommodate these trials on a Sunday. They normally don't practice on a Sunday. They said the first time they ever went into the gym on a Sunday, their bodies were saying, hey, we're not supposed to be doing this.
Right. They told us they wanted to train at night so they could duplicate this entire situation. The balance beam is 4 feet high, 4 inches wide.
Well, she's back to her old self again. Remember, at the national championship, she deleted that 3rd layout. Had some trouble there. But here was flawless.
JC has of late been reading chapters from Toughness Training for Sports. She and Amanda both. What an interesting position for her to be in. She knows almost definitively that she's going and her teammate is struggling back there in 5th.
And actually, you really have to be careful with your athletes to make sure that they do stay focused. Because she is not only a teammate, I'm sure she's a very close friend to Amanda Borden.
They're very good friends. Just the dismount left for JC. This has been an easy go for her so far. Big double back. Oh, wow.
Oh, it was so perfect.
It was amazing. That is so uncharacteristic. She had way too much power.
Yeah, you know, and I saw the exact same thing happen in warm-ups. And, you know, when you're warming up, every once in a while, maybe your legs are a little bit sore and you're being a bit careful on your ankles. That you kind of sit down and dismount like this just to protect yourself a little bit. But that was way, way over. Too much rotation and major deduction, 0.5 of a point.
Oh, coach's replay.
Ecstasy to not believing it.
So, J.C. Phelps will wait for her score. That was her coach, Mary Lee Tracy. Amy Chow on the floor exercise. You see it there, 4th place after the first 2 rotations of 4. There are 4 different disciplines in women's gymnastics.
Well, this is a brand new exercise for Amy Chow, and yes, folks, she is going to wow you once again. Watch this tumbling.
This music was selected with Atlanta in mind. We never see from Amy, a smile. What a terrific performance from Amy Chow.
And I'll tell you, that smile, I don't really think it has anything to do with this floor exercise routine. It's just like I am only one routine away from my dream, going to the Olympic Games. And check this pass out here, a front flip, 3 twists in the air. She is up there. She can tumble.
Her father, Nelson's a test engineer for a computer company. He was born in Canton, China, and moved to Hong Kong at the age of 10. Her mom, Susan, was born in Hong Kong. They met at San Jose State. J.C. Phelps beam, 9.2, coached by this man, Tom Forrester. As we come back live, he gave up his dream to go to the Olympic Games when he was an athlete in high school. He has 2 athletes now on the floor today who are trying to make the Olympics and fulfill everybody's dreams. He is 37 years old, and this is his first Olympic trials. Tom Forrester's home in Colorado became a new location for elite gymnasts. No pressure, a friendly atmosphere. 4 years ago was when we first saw his gymnasts. They looked different. They smiled. They were the new bright hope of the 1996 team. To watch Tom Forrester, he seemed more like a father than a coach.
I really hope that people look at our program and they see our kids have fun, but yet they're very serious and they're very determined to win. And I think you can do both.
But that's not what Donnie Thompson thought. She quit gymnastics 8 months before the Olympic Games. She was Forrester's first elite gymnast. Her departure strengthened Tom's resolve.
I want to coach a kid onto the Olympic team. I want 2 on that team.
And so the pressure is brought to bear on these 2 gymnasts. On the first night of these Olympic trials, on one of her best events, the 1995 American Cup champion, Christy Powell, fell apart. And only Teresa could comfort her. Teresa Kulikowski, who had finally emerged from the shadows, needed comfort 1 rotation later when this happened. And Tom Forrester may well have witnessed the end of his Olympic dream. Back here live, and right now, all 3 have a long way to go. Forrester, Powell, Kulikowski. This is the captain of the ship. But his mates, Teresa Kulikowski, well, there's Christy Powell. She is in 9th position. Teresa Kulikowski is in 7th. Christy would have to hope for perfect routines and for someone to falter horribly.
Absolutely nothing to lose. She should go for absolute perfection.
Got him. Starts off with a very difficult mount. One of her big tests coming up right here. Combination of acrobatic skills. Very difficult. You know, this is certainly nice to see. It's nice to see that she hasn't given up. She had such a rough go at it in the compulsory competition, but so far is really having a great optional event.
By the way, Amy Chow's floor exercise was a 9.712. Oh.
She just can't afford even a 10th. She needs every single one of those.
Tough skill, full twisting swing down. You know, she's not taking anything out of this routine. She's going for it all. No holding back at all.
She was actually, at 12 years old, a pupil at Bella Caroli's gymnastics camp. She finished 2nd in the junior division at the U.S. Nationals, ahead of Dominique Moceanu.
You can never expect to make an Olympic team and miss.